Alright guys, King aka David K, Multi94 is back with another full playthrough episode of Gerda, Flaming Winter. Wow, what a blast last episode. It was a quick but damn heavy episode. Cause my husband now is in big trouble, and I guess I am in trouble too because of him and what he did. Trying to do the hero, now you pay your consequences, goddammit. And I am involved too because of you. Those dudes but yeah, let's go. Let's see what my husband is into. Let's see what it's gonna be like. Now it's time for trouble. Big trouble, I guess. And it's only the start. But yeah, let's go. Let's continue. Let's go. Husband, why you have to put even me in trouble, husband? Now what are those papers? Saturday, February 3, 1945, 9 a.m.
Kriminalinspektor Stahl wants to ask me some questions, and I need to know why Anders was arrested.
Well, absolutely. What the hell did he do? This dude, we were living, barely surviving maybe, but still we were, yeah, it was easy life. Not this trouble, at least. The Gestapo building looms before me. I have to find out what happened. There's my bicycle. Okay. Oh, I need to... Okay. These things. I didn't read that, right? In an instant, the peaceful life that Anders had and I had strived to protect was gone. The rooms in our home seemed emptier without him. The wind outside blew colder, and the creak out of floorboards became a reminder of both his absence and the threat that had swept through our sanctuary. I shivered as I sat at my desk, unable to clean up the disarray that the Gestapo had left behind. This thing didn't let me read, but now I read it, and now this thing, anxious to see Anders once more. I decided to pay a visit to the Gestapo headquarters. Alright, but I think that's gonna be something not easy, oh yeah, don't worry game, I will not explore freely like I want. Front door, the front entrance to the whole police station. Let's go. Time to go. Oh. Heil Hitler! State your name and business. Gerda Larsen, I'm here to see the criminal inspector. He looks me up and down before scanning the list of names written on the sheet of paper lying on the table. Gerda Larsen, yes, of course. Aren't you the nurse who helped the burn victim from 5th Company? The criminal inspector's office is just across the hall. His secretary will announce you. Okay. A portrait of the Führer. His eye seems to be following me whenever I go. Yeah, he's scary. What is that? Door. Okay, I need to examine that. Absolutely. But I can move freely in this area, right? Halt! The guard's hand rests on the gun holders by his side. Where do you think you're going? Is this not the way to the restroom? It most assuredly is not. Now turn around. Never mind. The woman looks up from her typewriter as I enter. Gerda! Charlotte, who is that? A new character? Oh, yes! Charlotte. A German. Age 22, secretary. A cousin of mine. Her parents are firm believers in the doctrines of the Nazi Party, and I suppose their devotion must have informed Charlotte's own beliefs. She now holds a position as personal secretary to Felix Stahl, the Gestapo officer who is responsible for my husband's imprisonment. Okay. Gerda! Dearest cousin, I'm so... Oh dear, I don't know what to say. Are you alright? Are you here to see the criminal inspector? Do you need to sit down? No, I'm fine, but thank you. You're his secretary? She stared at her cordially. No, I'm fine, but thank you. This is terrible. I can't believe your husband will do something like this. He always seems like such a nice person. Anders hasn't done anything wrong. No, of course not. Well, I hope he didn't actually do anything. I'll go tell the criminal inspector that you're here. Okay. Herr Criminal Inspector, Frau Larsen is here to see you. Go right on in. Okay. I want to go back. I hope I can examine like the other things that I missed. Like this door. Behind it I can hear the sound of footsteps and the clacking of typewriter keys. Let me examine that. It sounds like they are having a busy day. Okay, nothing else? Never mind. At least it's something, some other information. Time to go where I don't want to. Stahl is sorting through a stack of papers on his desk. As he looks up, I briefly catch a look of utter exasperation in his eyes. Then he smiles. I feel the hairs on my neck stand on end. Ha, Frau Larsen, you're here. Please, have a seat. I prefer to stand. I'm here about my husband. You certainly don't mince words, do you? However, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. Your husband is not cleared for visitors at the moment. What? I unconsciously tightened my grip around Hunter's glove, which came in my pocket. Then, when can I see him? All in due time, Frau Larsen. But first, if you'll indulge me, I'd like to share a story. I'm kinda scared. Is he alive? Are you aware, madame, that this region of Denmark is home to quite a number of terrorists? As a nuisance, I had no idea. There could have... I heard rumors. Indeed. We do our best to limit their activity, but these meddlesome troublemakers do exist. They are too cowardly to fight in the open like our brave German soldiers, or even those tenacious English, so we must hunt them. We must dig through the brambles of these little towns and pick out the vermin one by one, so they do not disrupt our noble enterprise. Tell me, Frau Larsen, how well do you know your neighbors? My neighbors? Not very. I don't believe you. This is a small town and many people pass through your clinic. And as good as Christians, we want to help our neighbors. Do we not? It depends on what they're doing. Precisely this, Frau Larsen. Precisely this. Who knows what the man next door is hiding in his shed? What the woman in town has tucked away in her headache? But the soft-hearted among us help just the same. These people are our friends, after all. Only now and then, the help we offer is corrupted into something vile. The fuel we gave them to warm their stoves is instead used to burn a factory full of dutiful workers. And what, may I ask, do you think someone should do if they have offered such help? Stay quiet or they'll be punished. But forgiveness is a Christian virtue. There is room for redemption. Case in point, a local came to me the other day, all nerves and knotted shoulders. It was clear that citizens' conscience weighed heavily on them. They wanted absolution, and I offered it. What do you think this person did? Accepted the absolution? Indeed. The informant divulged the nefarious doing of their so-called friends. Of course, I am a lawman. I could not simply take their word for it. Details needed to be corroborated, times verified, individuals questioned. So I took a memento, this ring. Stahl places a ring on the table. It's gold with a modest diamond in the center. A well-forged bond yields a bountiful harvest. A rather optimistic inscription. Whoa, the informant's ring. It's mine? Stahl took a ring from an informant, and he's keeping it as collateral until he can confirm the snitch's information. What do you think of it? It's nice. There is a certain rustic elegance to the ring, yes. Of course, the ring itself is of little value, but it's a symbol of the person's obligation, their redemption. If they are lying, it represents who we can punish. But if they are honest, it will be returned to them and their trust will be repaid tenfold. Do you understand, Frau Larsen? It's a threat. Well, it's kind of like, if they tell the truth, no problem. So, it's a promise. Let's say that, even if it's not. But I kind of want more occupation, I guess. It's a promise. Indeed. So, since I'm going with this route, or at least it's the highest value, let's use that. So, with that in mind, I have some question for you. Alright. Let's go straight to the point. I'm not scared. I don't have nothing to hide, so I don't care. Good. Now, can you tell me where your husband was going after he left home yesterday? He was off to work. You've decided to cooperate. That's a good start. What is -1? -1 resistance. Okay. And your husband currently works at the mechanic shop Larsen and Bogart, correct? Yes. Have you seen Herr Bogart since yesterday? We've been trying to get in contact with him. I haven't seen him. No? Suddenly the phone on Stahl's desk starts to ring. Apologies, I have to take this. Please wait outside. Fraulein Klein will keep you company. Stahl is busy talking on the phone, but I bet I won't be long before he comes back. I should use this time to have a little look around. Maybe I can find something that'll help me freehanders. Oh yeah, absolutely. This one. Newspaper. The last edition of the Nordschwellige Zeitung is lying on the shelf. Wow, nice pronunciation. The newspaper favored by the German minority in the region. Most of the article seems to talk about agriculture and the business of local farmers, okay? Okay, there might be some valuable information in here. I can't look at this while Charlotte is in the room. Fuck! Okay, she's picking at their nails, glancing every so often at the door of Stahl's office. Let's make her go away then. He sure has been getting an awful lots of call lately. Wow, easy. Shall we listen in? Yes! Well, she gives me a mischievous smile. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to know. She presses a button on the phone and the two of us huddle around the handset. Oh yeah. Yes, Herr Criminal Director, but you have to understand, everything is under control. Under control, Gestapo Chief. Wow. You incompetence is an insult to the Reich. You've been assigned to keep law and order in one of the country's most godforsaken rural towns, and yet I have to hear that some saboteurs managed to blow up half of a factory? Herr Criminal Detector, I assure you, and as if it wasn't enough, it has come to my attention that the saboteurs were able to buy their military ammunition via the back market in your district. German weapons, Herr Stahl, does that seem funny to you? No, of course not. Rest assured that I will do whatever I can to bring down the outlaws. As for the circulation of our weapons on the black market, I will be sure to look into the matter. Smuggled German weapons. Wow. Someone has been selling German weapons on the black market. Stahl's superior has asked him to deal with it. Good. If you don't, I'll have to reevaluate whether you're truly fit for this assignment. Of course, Herr Criminal Director. I swear that I will not let you our country down. I should hope not. Hail Hitler! Hail Hitler! Oh my! We hear footsteps approaching the door. Charlotte puts the receiver down and quickly returns to her position behind the typewriter. I don't know if I got the right information, but inside here would have been interesting to look. Now, where are we? Frau Larsen is here to request a visit with her husband. Yes, thank you, Fraulein Klein. I'm afraid it's out of the question. Is there anything I can do? He rubs his chin thoughtfully. Well, Herr Larsen seemed rather reluctant to provide us with any information, but perhaps... Yes, perhaps we may be able to use you to our advantage. You may be able to convince him that I will be in his best interest to cooperate. Never? I'll try, so please allow me to talk to him. I'm glad to see that you're willing to cooperate. Wow, plus one occupation. I have a small window of time in the afternoon. Come back later today. Now I have some things to attend to. Please excuse me, ladies. Wow. The criminal inspector told me that if I want to see Anders, I have to come back later and help them coax him to reveal some information about the resistance. Okay. Okay then. If that's what I have to do. Alright. The young secretary is looking at me with pity in her eyes. I'm sorry, Gerda. I wish there was something I could do. Talk about Saul's phone conversation. How can you work for these people? It's fine, I'll handle it. Talk about Saul's phone conversation. Do you know anything about what the criminal inspector and the superior were discussing? Who? Me? Oh, no, I don't know much. Well, maybe I know a little bit. A girl can't help but hear things, you know. Oh? She leans forward conspirationally. Well, it's hardly a secret that the soldiers out by the radio factory have been dabbling in illegal trade. They've been using the black market to trade goods such as tobacco and cigarettes with the local community. It's illegal, sure, but it's not really important enough for the Wehrmacht to intervene, especially not these days. But weapons? She glances anxiously at the door to Sal's office. That's enough to warrant a death sentence if you're caught. I see. Now, let's speak no more of this. You probably have other things to do today. Well, I don't know. I have to free my husband today. I think that's what I want to do today. Something else here to look at? Now, let's go. Can I... Oh, Gerda, wait! Okay. Did you hear about the banquet? No. What banquet? The banquet that the Westergaards are hosting at their residence this Sunday? I haven't. Oh, but it's going to be the most splendid party. The Westergaards never settled for less than perfect extravagance. Whoa. The Westergaard banquet. The wealthy factory owner also, Algot Westergaard, is hosting a banquet at his residence on Sunday. Many Nazi officers will likely be in attendance. I wonder why my friend, daughter of the Algot Westergaard, didn't say nothing to me. So, do you think you'll be attending? I know that their daughter, Margit, is a very close friend of yours. Yeah, but why she didn't tell me? I found her at the market. She suddenly looked flustered. Although, given its current circumstances, I completely understand if you'd rather not go. I'll think about it. Of course. She gives me a faint, beating smile. Goodbye, cousin. Okay, let's go. As I exit Stahl's office, I spot Reinhardt loitering in the hall. So, you've had a chat with the big boss, huh? Maybe I should play nice, yeah. Let's do this. Yes, I did. I can't imagine you being happy about such a stuck-up commander. His kid is even worse, the little monster. Listen, We might be able to help each other out here. From the look on your face, I take it that he won't let you see your husband. It's likely for the best, you know. Gestapo interrogators aren't the gentle sort. Get to the point. He won't last long in here, but if you help me out, I can promise to keep him safe. Well, safer. Hell, I can even arrange a private visit between the two of you. What's the catch? He smiles. All I need is your help getting me into the doctor's clinic tonight. Are you out of your mind? Whoa, pipe down. Are you worried that the old codger will discover us? No need to fret about that. We'll be out of there before you notice anything is amiss. I just need a few bottles from your storage depot. Of penicillin specifically. How do you know we store it? Well, I saw it, of course. Clear as a day, when the two of us were in there yesterday. Why did you take the painkillers then? What? Why did you take the painkillers and not the penicillin? He looks a bit rattled. A deal like ours will work better if you ask fewer questions. Now, what do you say? I help you and you help me? And why should I trust you? You helped them break into my home. You nearly broke his nose. Look, Frau Larsen, I'm a simple soldier. I get an order, I need to execute it. I don't have anything personal against you or your husband. I suppose you're taking a risk, trusting me with all this information. I'll consider it. He smiles. Good. I think this could be a beneficial arrangement for us both. He hands me a slip of paper and begins to walk away. Whoa. Try to threaten him. Please. Yes! And I have an offer for you. You will not lay a hand on my husband. Otherwise, your commanding officer will know you for what you are. A thief and a disobedient crook. How would you like to end up in one of these cells? Reinhardt is foaming. You're bad at choosing your friends, nurse. I'll be gentle with your husband for now. Reinhardt is intimidated. He promised to be gentler with Anders. But when this is over... As I was leaving, I ran into Reinhardt. Our paths seem to cross more often than... I can't read. Wow.
They put on friendly faces. They smile at you when you walk down the street. They hold doors open and make space under their umbrellas. But behind it all, there's a quiet menace. All their niceties mask a sinister motive. Their eyes cannot help but scan and study you. They look for weaknesses which can be exploited. And you shiver under the gaze of the Gestapo, no matter what promises they make. Okay, Gestapo. That's the way to read it closely. Okay. Shows how you feel about this. One mental energy will be charged every time you say that to me, I know. I could only imagine what it had been like for Anders, already under the gaze for so long. Okay, this is interesting. They did all this for a reason, providing security at the cost of freedom and bringing some kind of order to the world, but the price was high. If they thought themselves the only ones capable of affecting civility and hiding behind a fixed mind, they were sorely mistaken. This one. If they thought themselves the only
Absolutely.
ones capable of affecting
even I am capable of doing things. I'm strong, you know.
Then they were sorely mistaken.
I'm strong. Okay then. Can I read the diary in here? There's a note that I didn't read. Okay, Saturday, February 3, 1945, 10 a.m. Okay, Wow, there's different. Whoa, there's more different places. So let's read the diary first. Can I go back? Like. Okay, this one, right? They put on friendly faces. They smile at you when you walk down the street. They hold doors open and make space under their umbrellas. But behind it all, there is a quiet menace. All their niceties mask a sinister motive. Their eyes cannot help but scan and study you. No, this is what... Oh, this one. As I was leaving, I ran into Reynard. This is what I didn't read. Okay, this is something that I don't like about the game. Like, once they give you a note at the end of the chapter, if we can call it chapter, every time we're gonna enter to the map. And it's kind of like every time this happen, things change, whatever. Yeah, it kind of difficult to understand, like, then what you don't read. Like, they're gonna let you read that before exiting, at least. That was the best decision, I think. As I was leaving, I ran into Reynard. Our paths seemed to cross more often than I would like. He claimed that he could keep Anders safe. Remember, Reynard is a stoner, so he does need to be trusted, okay? In return, I have to assist him with breaking into Harald's clinic tonight to steal some more medicinal supplies. Okay, this is it. And for this episode, it is 3 options. Wow, I can't wait. Let me change the camera, by the way, really quick, you know. Oh, I forgot to change the camera all the time. Well, this episode will have me big on the screen. Unfortunately, this is it. Sorry guys if I didn't change the camera. I don't have the possibility to watch. This episode is gonna be like this. Could have been worse, okay? Much worse than what it went. Next time I will pay more attention. Really sorry. Really sorry, but that's it. At least the episode is there. It's probably well recorded because everything seems like it's working. And okay, how unfortunate. Never mind, you will see me better. I'm sorry, but that's what happened. But enough talking. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we see you all in the next episode of Gerda, A Flame in the Winter. Bye. For real. Bye. And for real, I'm sorry about what happened. Bye.